My god! Okay, I think that's enough! Damien snaps the book shut and puts it back onto the shelf. Hey folks, how's it going? What happened to my voice? I don't know. But we're back with more Dream Daddy. How's it going? Hope you're all doing really well. I don't know. I'm in a weird mood today. I recorded some Sims 2 Bon Voyage before this, and I was in that same mood too, where it's like, I was feeling just normal, and then all of a sudden, the instant I hit record, I get weird. And I just felt like doing something from the main menu. I just wanted to start from the main menu this time, because, yeah, I just felt like changing it up a little bit, and I love the theme! Daddy. Like, the theme just gets me every time, and I like it so much that I'm tempted to just blast it in my card. This, just as much as I blast Infinite's theme from Sonic Forces already. Get whatever job you want, just make sure it includes health insurance. Oh wait, I already read that one before. Oh man, I have the volume up really loud, so you might be able to actually hear the music in the recording. I don't know. Hopefully it won't be that bad, but nah, it probably won't be. Don't skip the something. Whoops, I didn't get to read the whole thing. Growing your own vegetables, it's cheaper, I think. Oh no. I think, but I'm not sure. Why does Dream Daddy keep doing this thing where it's like, it almost crashes, and then it doesn't? I don't know, it's weird. This seems to happen almost every recording now, when it goes through these loading screens. Or, oh no. Is it? Oh, no, it didn't crash this time either. Okay, we're good. Alright, so, we're picking up right where we left off. Hey, at least you met some other cool dads. You should hit them up on Dad Book. Maybe I will, if I ever figure out how social media works. I have a good feeling about this place. Me too, Dad. Oh boy, another loading screen that'll hopefully not make my game crash. Good tire pressure is essential to optimal things. I do have this game on daddiest quality. The daddiest of all qualities, so that's pretty good. Amanda and I arrive home with the remnants of our veggie plate. Seems like nobody was really into the cauliflower. I don't know. Cauliflower is okay, but I'm not into it. I prefer broccoli. Even though I was once initially scared that I would choke to death on it from that Simpsons episode I mentioned near the beginning of this playthrough, but I like how I just like the art style of this game. I like how the night sky looks. It's pretty neat, I think. And any big plans for the evening? Or for this evening? Actually, yeah! I'm going out with some friends. Oh. Is that okay? Of course, just keep me posted and be home before midnight. You got it. And be careful. You know, I didn't realize until now, for some reason, that Amanda has yellow nails. Because, yeah, I still need to do the creative sim of my dad, Lance. I might do Amanda too, I'm not sure. But, I will! As in Amanda's voice, I will. I don't know if I will create Amanda or not, but make good choices. Of course. And call me if you need anything. Dad, you're not gonna do the thing where you wait silently for me to come home in the living room with all the lights off, are you? What? No, I've never done that. I'll never do that. Okay, do you have plans tonight? My plans were kinda eat ice cream and watch TV with Amanda, but I'll find something to do. Aww, that's sad. Just wanted to spend time with his daughter. He doesn't get to tonight. I'm gonna see how long I can sleep for. Throw a party. Work on some stuff. I don't feel like going with the social option this time because I feel like I've been doing that this whole playthrough. So you know what? I'm gonna go work on some stuff. You know, dad stuff. I'm just relaxing tonight. Have fun, okay? Great! See you later. Watch Amanda drive off into the night. I really hope she has fun. Yes, I wonder if, I was thinking about her nails earlier because it was like, thinking on the topic of nails nail design in The Sims 4 and like that CC that I have, so I don't know if I'll use it still. I plop down in front of the TV and turn on some Wine and Dine Mastermind with celebrity chef Gavin Chapman. Looks like Gavin's making a roasted rack of lamb with rosemary mashed potatoes. I'd love to be able to cook like that. Although I think if I was actually good at cooking, I'd use my powers for evil, just like making baked Alaskas all day instead of any food of real nutritional substance. Man, Gavin Chapman just caught that thing on fire. But he meant to do it. What a professional. Lose track of time as I blaze through several episodes of Wine and Dine Mastermind, and also one episode of some cooking show called Meat Hell. I'm not even sure what that one is about. It was just a lot of yelling. I get it. I glance at my watch. Man, it's almost midnight. I should check in with Amanda. I sent a text. Hey, kiddo, you good? Wander to the kitchen as I wait for a reply. Amanda's phone is almost always in her hand, so I'm sure she'll respond soon, unless she's driving home now. In which case I hope she doesn't respond soon, because I definitely taught her better to text and drive. I reach into the freezer and grab an ice cream sandwich. It's a little late for this, but I think I earned it after a long day of socializing. Check my watch again, and then my phone. Nothing yet. Okay, see, now I'm worried. Do I call her? Do I call the cops? No, it's too soon for that. I'll just send her a gentle reminder text. What's up? Half an hour passes. Now I'm really worried. The episodes of Gavin Chapman's Meat Hell are not only assuaging my anxiety, but possibly exasperating it with all the yelling, so I keep pacing around the house waiting for her to come back. Why didn't I find out where she was going, who she was even with? Why don't I know any of your friends' phone numbers? Why don't I even know any of your friends' full names? Who is Emma P? Send her another text. Amanda, please text me and let me know you're okay. Can't help but think of all the awful things that could have happened to her. Oh, thank God, it's her. Amanda opens the door and shuffles in. Finally, she's back home. I'm glad she's okay. Sup? Sweetie, thank God you're safe. Yep. But now that I know she's okay, I'm really mad. Why didn't you answer my text? Amanda pulls her phone out of her pocket. Oh, whoops, guess I didn't see those. Starts to walk to her room. Amanda Ann! Whoa, we're pulling out the middle name now. Amanda, you came home an hour and a half after your curfew and you didn't respond to any of my texts. You really freaked me out. I was about to call the cops. Dad, you're seriously overreacting. You're not going to be like this when I go off to school, are you? Right to be concerned. I was scared. I was scared. You weren't responding, and it was just like when your dad. To stop myself from tearing up. Oh, Dad, I didn't mean to. I sit down on the couch and put my head in my hands. I feel very tired all of a sudden. You really scared me. Just, please don't do that again. Alright, I'm gonna go to bed now. Amanda closes the door to her room and I head to mine. Jeez. As I'm falling asleep, one thing she said keeps echoing in my mind. You're not gonna be like this when I go off to school, are you? Are you? I definitely didn't sleep well last night. I brew some strong coffee and make some scrambled eggs for Amanda as a peace offering. She eventually wanders into the kitchen. Hey. I thought about what you said last night. I should have texted you. I said I was gonna do it and I didn't. I honestly just didn't even think about it. And I'm really sorry, Pops. I won't do it again. Well... I'm sorry for freaking out on you. You're an adult now. I shouldn't have gotten so worked up. Team Patrick? Team Patrick. Amanda gives me a hug. Want some eggs? You know it. Sprinkle some cheese on them? Already did. Bless you. Amanda scarfs down the eggs in the time it takes me to wash the pan. Alright, I'm off to school. Smell you later. Wait, one more thing before you go. What? What's Dodbook? It's a social media platform. Wait, what? What's a social media platform? Dad, I have to go to school. Come on, Amanda, I'm an old man. I can't put together a Dadbook profile on my own. Alright, I'll help you sound interesting on the internet. And it takes the next couple minutes setting up my profile on Dadbook, which, as it turns out, is a place where dads can get together and talk about fatherhood.
Aww.
Alright, Pops. We gotta fill out your profile. Let's get some likes and dislikes. Dadbook. On a Friday night, you're most likely to. Oh boy. Alright. I torment my children with dad puns. Sink into blissful oblivion. Definitely the puns. Definitely. If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? Seagulls. No, just kidding. A trusty grill, the lost shaker of salt, Castaway on DVD for instructional purposes, a boat, obviously. I don't need anything, my survival skills have trained me for this day. Oliver Queen answer right there. Your boat, obviously. What are your turn-ons? Oh boy, we're getting personal here. Tennis shoes with long legs, well manicured lawn, street smarts, top tier grillmanship, comfortable with crying. I don't know. Street smarts, comfortable with crying. What did you want to be when you grew up? Technical writer for manuals and instructionals. Salty boat captain? Like as in, like the sea captain, or as in salty as in getting angry all the time? Pro skater who is also an astronaut. A good father. The president of space? How do you be president of space? Not even in Star Wars does that exist. Let's go with pro skater who's also an astronaut. What's your favorite movie genre? Anything on Laserdisc? War documentaries, Sean Connery's entire filmography, romantic comedies wherever will make me cry, old comedies that haven't aged well. Ooh, personally, I don't fall into any of those, really. I mean, romantic comedies are okay. Sean Connery's entire filmography. I feel like, you know, that'd be like a Lance answer. Yeah, let's go with that. What's your ideal date? Napping together, doing a 1,000-piece puzzle together, eating a healthy dinner at 4 p.m, trying to geocache but getting hopelessly lost, arson, being emotionally vulnerable. I feel like Robert would like that arson one. I just got a feeling. Why would my ideal date be being emotionally vulnerable? I'm not sure. Let's go with napping together. I have done that before. What do you never leave home without? My sycophate, a sensible cardigan, my book of word jumbles in a pen, a cool knife, cripplingly low self-esteem, frequently forget my phone keys and wallets at home sometimes. Sensible cardigan. Time thinking about conspiracy theories, how proud I am of my child, potential ends of the world, if I'll ever be able to love myself as much as I love my grill. When can I next get a cup of coffee? Lawnmower modifications. Yeah, pimp my lawnmower. Potential ends of the world. Profile complete. What's gonna happen? See, that wasn't so bad. Yeah, that was actually kind of fun. I could totally spend all day on here just looking at people's profiles. You should message one of them, or more than one of them. All of these dads seem pretty interesting. Okay, I promise I'll make some friends. And it gives me a hug. Go get him, Dad! Tongue sticking out.
Welcome. You've got dads.
You've got dads. Oh boy. Is this where I, like, choose which dad I'm gonna go with already? Okay. Well, I guess it's Damien time. Hop on the Damien train, I guess. Yeah. How do you do? I have finally decided to join this information superhighway. I'm not entirely sure how this works, but I will try my best to understand. I love long strolls through graveyards and spending time with my son. If you would ever like to chat about the latest in Victorian fashion, the inevitability of our own demise, or black cats, please send me a letter. On Friday night, you're most likely to... Wait. Oh, okay, no, it's not something... It's just explaining his character. Listen to True Crime podcast while I taxidermy my newest specimens. He would take a coffin tour on a desert island. He's... What? Pronouncing bosom correctly? He wanted to be a bat when he grew up. What's your favorite movie genre? Foreign art house horror. It's night. We're at industrial dark wave club in Berlin. Music drums to the beat of our hearts. Actually, that part's not too bad. What do you never leave home without? An upside down cross. Spend a lot of time thinking about mortality salience. Okay. Well, let's message him. I mean, like, if this was, like, me, like, no, he wouldn't be my ideal date. But I feel like for Lance, yeah, it could work. And I don't know. I think this could be a really interesting story, trying to date Damien. I really do. Like, he is a very different character. He's not just, like, your average person, I guess. Where I feel like Matt is, like, more, like... I don't know. I don't want to say average, because I feel like that'd be insulting his character. But he's more normal, I guess. More relatable. Whereas with Damien, it's like, yeah, it's like a different sort of thing, and I'm kind of curious, so yeah, that's kind of my reasoning, but Damien seemed really interesting, a little odd but interesting. I think I should hang out with him to get to know him a little better. Navigate to Damien's dad book page and type out a message. Hey dude, you seem cool, we should hang out sometime. Oh, I thought I was gonna say sometime. I sit there for a minute before I see that Damien's typing. But then he keeps typing and typing. Oh, is this guy writing a novel? I leave the computer to make some coffee. Sometimes, like, yeah, my explanations are long-winded and stuff, so that I can relate to as well, I guess. And he's still typing. I sip my coffee and the computer finally dings. Lance. Oh boy. Lance, I must confess my excitement to be receiving your kind letter. As you see, I do find myself available to enjoy your company. I must ask for your forgiveness, however, as I believe our first meeting did not paint me in as gentlemanly a manner as I would have liked. I would be highly flattered to enjoy your companionship at my residence for an afternoon tea and a stroll around my garden. Should it please you. Till then, adieu. Adieu. Yours humbled, D. Blood March. Excuse me, I gotta clear my throat, and for once it's not to cover up cheating, because I don't think I can really cheat in this game anyways, and I don't know why I'd want to, but I stare at the screen and reread the letter several more times. Hey, Amanda! Amanda pops out of her room. Her eyes are a little puffy, almost as if she'd been crying. Hey, are you alright?
I'm fine.
I was confused because I thought Amanda was still at school while this was going on, but I guess it's already fast forwarded to like 3 p.m. or whatever. Oh yeah, totally, I'm cool. I just found out that the succulent I've been watering and singing to for the last few months was actually made out of plastic. Oh no. Even the dirt was fake. Oh, honey. Are you sure that's all you're upset about? You have to tell me what's actually wrong. Sorry about your plant. I don't know. I'm tempted to ask, like, are you sure that's all you're upset about? But then I feel like I'd be insensitive at the same time. But I don't know. I feel like I have to be a good dad because, like, our dad would know, right? Like, a dad would know, like, there'd be more going on. So you know what? I would probably, like, if in real life I might go with, like, I'm so sorry about your plant, but I think I'm gonna go with, are you sure that's all you're upset about?
Aww.
If there's, you know, anything going on, I just want you to know that I'm here for you, and I'll always be here for you. Whatever you need whether you need a shoulder to cry on, or a strong dad to go kick someone's butt, I'm only a phone call away. Thanks, Dad, I appreciate that. But I'm fine, really. I'm unconvinced, but I'll stop badgering her about it. Okay, good. I'm sure she'll tell me when she's ready. Can you help me with something? Dad, for the last time, I'm not popping your back pimples. No, can you interpret this for me? Turn the computer to Amanda, and she squints at Damien's message. I don't understand NetSpeak. Like, is this how you kids communicate with each other now? Oh, totally. This is the hot new thing. See, Dad, kids got over saying lol and mao or whatever and decided that what they needed to do was bring it back to the 1800s. So what do I do? Where's your pen and quill? What? Did you forget to unpack the pen and quill? Dad, how will we address the nobleman in regards to your upcoming debut? Wow, these words that I've been seeing this playthrough. Debutante ball? Okay, now I know you're messing with me. Father, without a proper chaperone, you'll never end up with a suitor worthy of our land. Or our dowry. Or... So, you read Pride and Prejudice for school one time and now you're reciting things you know about it back to me, aren't you? Like the first 5 pages and I read a review of the movie. Still got a B though. Great, so what do I say to Damien? I got this. Man reaches over me and types on the keyboard. Sure thing, dude. Regards.
Hey.
Lance. It sends and smiles at me. Well, I suppose that's that. I make the short walk over to Damien's house. Well, I guess you can't really call it a house. It's more of a manor estate. The Gothic architecture looms over their homes in the cul-de-sac. I walk past a couple of gargoyles guarding the front door and look around for a doorbell. There doesn't seem to be one. I pull the large, ornately carved bat's head door knocker back, and a hollow sound echoes throughout the house as I strike it against the door. I wait several moments before the door slowly creaks open. It's a little creepy, but I enter the home and take a few steps into the foyer, noting the oil portraits of who I assume are dead relatives hanging on the wall. Whoa. Earthquake. As I'm admiring them, the front door slams shut behind me. No, that's what it was. Hello? Silence. An oil lamp in the corner flickers dimly. Whoa, suddenly there's music, casting ominous shadows against the wall. Why do I feel like all the people in these paintings are staring straight at me? Why is it so cold in here? Where's Damien? Lance, pleasure to have you in my home. I look up and see Damien standing at the top of a majestic staircase with a walking candle holder. What's with the door slamming shut? Oh, sorry, there was a draft. And the door creaking open when I knocked? I accidentally left the door unlocked. And the creepy oil paintings? I like oil paintings. Right. It'd be funny if he's, like, actually right about all that. Like, he's actually saying the truth. Right. Please, let me show you around. Okay. Damien leads me around his house, showcasing his parlor, sitting room, auxiliary sitting room, and the parlor again for some reason. This is one of the older homes on the block, yes, but nowhere near as old as the architecture might suggest. Through extensive renovations, I have been able to craft a residence that is both historically accurate to the Victorian period and equipped with the amenities of any modern dwelling. We walk past the door covered in bumper stickers, caution tape, and a black parade poster. Or you guess who that's for? Did they listen to My Chemical Romance in the Victorian era? That's my son's room. You know how the rebellious teenager years are. Onward, onward, there's more to see. We reach a door at the end of the hall that Damien opens with a flourish. And this is the library. Sunlight streams in from floor-to-ceiling arched windows. The walls are lined with packed bookshelves, and even more books are scattered over the period-appropriate furniture. Damien is clearly really proud of this room. We got the window. Look at the butterflies. Pick up a book. That's enough of the tour. Not sure. There we go. Let's pick up a book. Yay, he likes it. You know, Lance, in the Victorian era, there was some controversy surrounding reading. Many people thought the more tawdry novels would encourage youth into a life of crime and would cause too much of a distraction from work and school. I pull out a book at random and examine the worn cover. Opening it, I turn to a random page and read aloud. Naruto struggled against the chains that Sasuke had bound him with. Shirtless and out of breath, he looked up at Sasuke. Sasuke smirked, unbuttoning his ninja pants. What? Excuse me? Naruto fanfiction? Huh, at least it's not Sonic fanfiction, but my god. Okay, I think that's enough. Damien snaps the book shut and puts it back onto the shelf. That's a rare book from my private collection. Let's look out the window. I walk to the window and I'm greeted by a beautiful view of Damien's backyard. It showcases a beautiful view of the rest of the cul-de-sac. Hey, I can see Craig on his lawn. He's doing push-ups. Just like in The Sims 4. With his daughters on his back. Not like The Sims 4. Damn. He sees me and waves happily, doing push-ups with one hand now. Damn! Did you know that Victorians spent at least 20 hours a week gazing longingly out of full-length windows? Wait, what? Oh, well, I guess there wasn't much else to do during that time, maybe. Wait, really? Oh. No, but Victorians did appreciate telling a good joke. And I don't know, I'm tempted to see what I'll say to look at butterflies. He has hearts for all of them, so I don't know if I'm doing this all okay. Because, like, I know there's rankings. I did accidentally spoil that for myself, and the letters, colors are actually the same grades as the letters in Sonic Adventure 2, which is really cool. As a Sonic fan, that's amazing. I can't remember if I mentioned that already, but I walk up to the glass display of pinned bugs on the wall. It's pretty impressive. Nice bugs. I pinned them all myself. Maybe I could show you how sometime. I'm concerned I would stick the pin right through my finger. The pinner's gambit. Is that a thing? No. Please, will you join me for tea? I follow Damien to his sitting room where finger foods have already been set out upon a beautiful tiered silver tray. I take a seat on one of the high-backed chairs as Damien pours and serves me some tea. I can't believe we're having a high tea. I never thought I'd get to do this. Damien smiles to himself. What? It's a common misconception that high tea refers to the wealth or class of the people enjoying it, when in fact the high refers to both the later time of the day that the working class had to enjoy tea and the height of the tables on which they're served. Oh, I actually find that kind of interesting. My dear friend, we're currently enjoying afternoon tea. That's informative. I'm appreciating this more than Lance is. Damien takes a seat next to me and serves me a tiny sandwich. Your home is really impressive. Are there a lot of goths in Maple Bay? I like your... come on. Like, I'm a fan of superheroes. I have to choose this option. Oh, there's like lots of hearts. I think that's like a really good option that I chose there. It's a cloak, actually, but thank you. Victorian fashion is very important to me. You pulled it off quite well. Oh, thank you. Regardless of my historical leanings, it's very important to me to present myself well. It has taken a long time to come up with a style that's both true to form and representative of myself, but I'm very happy with how I dress. I do get some strange looks, yes, but it's something that brings me a great deal of joy, so I don't mind. To be able to wake up in the morning, pick from my closet a variety of cloaks, waistcoats, top hats, and even binders that are period appropriate feels amazing. Excuse me. You wear top hats? Oh no. Oh, I thought he was gonna be like, oh, that's so inaccurate or something like that. I don't know. You don't? What got you so interested in goth stuff?
Oh.
Well, when I was a young boy, my father... Did he take you to the city? Sorry? Did you guys see a marching band? I'm afraid I don't understand. You're serious? Of course. But it's, you know, the song. Amanda made me listen to it. Seriously? I'd love to see a marching band. Nevertheless, I've always had a love for art, history, and fashion. What started off as a small hobby of collecting taxidermied animals grew to sort of an obsession. It's a privilege to be able to appreciate the lives and culture of those who came before us, I think. I actually agree with him on this. Even though, I don't know, I'm not really into taxidermy, but why not go all the way? I like not dying when I catch a cold. Okay, he takes a sip of tea. I can acknowledge that there were many very terrible things about the Victorian era, and to try to live a life that strictly aligns with those ideals would be admittedly horrid. But I think it takes a critical mind to truly appreciate something to the fullest, to be cognizant of its flaws and love it all the same. Tell me, Lance, do you have any hobbies? Oh man, I do, but I don't know if I care about anything the way you care about this stuff. Well, I'd love to hear about your interest. Hearing someone talk about the things they're passionate about is intriguing and, quite honestly, rather attractive. Please, do tell me about your hobbies. Quick, sound sophisticated. I like watching soap making videos on the internet. Love me some weird jumbles. I learned how to juggle once. I learned how to juggle once. No! Oh, I chose a bad option. Dang it. Oh well. I don't know if any of them would have been that good, but oh well. I guess one of them would have been. But gravity is an interesting thing, and I believe that juggling is the pinnacle of humankind's interaction with the gravitational arts. Interesting. I started out with scars, but now I can comfortably juggle balls. Juggling pins is currently out of my purview. Damien looks at me quizzically, but shrugs it off. We finish our tea and finger sandwiches. Come, I have one more thing to show you. Damien takes me around the back of his home, where a variety of flowers flourish in beautifully landscaped rows. A small stone path weaves through it, and butterflies flit lazily through the air. Wow, this is really nice looking. My garden. It's beautiful. Thank you. Victorians took flowers and floral arrangements very seriously. You see, it was considered uncouth to discuss personal and romantic relationships in public, so lovers and friends alike would use bouquets to send secret messages to each other. Each flower and plant is symbolic of different feelings. Even more interesting is that one flower could mean different things depending on the other plants it was paired with. One had to be extremely careful, as even the style in which the ribbon was tied around the bouquet affected the message. Wow. This really happened? This is interesting. Damien leans down and plucks a gorgeous bright orange flower off a vine. Lilium bulbiferum, the orange lily. What do you think this one means? My loins are ablaze. No, I'm sure he's gonna hate me for that one. Thou art the tightest. 3 cheers for sweet revenge. Oh man! What? I feel like I'm just gonna choose the bad choice no matter what in this. I'm not gonna choose my loins are ablaze, that's for sure. This one. Yes, I chose a good option. Okay. Cheers for sweet revenge. I don't know. I had a feeling about that one. The orange lily is actually symbolic of pure hatred. I was right? I seriously didn't know about any of this stuff. Well, and that's precisely why floral arrangement is so challenging. What's your favorite type of flower? Snapdragons, honeysuckle, sunflowers. I'll go with snapdragons. Cause they're cute, and you can do that thing where you squeeze them so it looks like they're talking. What a lovely choice. Yay, he likes that too. I'll have to remember that when I put together a bouquet for you. He would put together a bouquet for me? Nobody's ever given me a bouquet before. I follow Damien down the footpath and admire more of his beautiful flowers. Suddenly a phone rings. Oh, Lance, will you excuse me? I must take this. He pulls a cell phone out of his pocket. I'm a little surprised it's not a rotary phone. Okay, this episode's getting a bit long, so I think I might end this very soon. I feel like I'm near the end of this date, but well, you know what? Like, I can make these videos a bit longer. They're actually pretty manageable in terms of file sizes, way more than Sims and Sonic are, so Damien smiles and walks back to the house. I take a deep breath and enjoy the heavily perfumed air. What a lovely yard. This makes me wish I had put a little more effort into that garden, and I tried to start one time. Amanda and I tried to start one time. Our watermelons grew to the size of cherry tomatoes and then immediately died. Oh, that sucks. Oh hey, a gargoyle. Oh no, I knocked over the gargoyle! Da 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 da! Cliffhanger time! Alright, I'm gonna end this video here. So be sure to leave a like or a comment or even subscribe because it lets me know that you like my channel, my videos, and it helps me keep up to date with the latest content from me. I do the videos on The Sims, Sonic the Hedgehog, and more. So I will talk to you all later, and have a great day. Thanks for watching! And yeah, I'm really getting into this whole date with Damien thing.